How KreekCraft's game went downhill. Okay, let's watch it.
This is KreekCraft, a YouTuber with over 9 million subscribers. Now imagine you are him making a game, only for it to fail and hit 0 concurrent players. Well, this is a story on how KreekCraft made a game that would eventually be forgotten into the catalog of Roblox.
Okay, so what happened is, see, Carl Jacobs and I made the game together, and he had a bunch of bad ideas and it made the game bad, and it's all Carl's fault. It's all his fault. I should have never made a game with. It's all his fault. No, I'm joking. That's a joke. Twitter stands, Carl stands. That is a joke. Do not kill me.
Now, this story wouldn't be a thing without the help of Carl Jacobs, the co-owner of the Roblox game. The duo teamed up with Misfits Gaming to make the game development studio Pixel Playground. Everyone who saw this announcement was ecstatic, and a couple of months later, they released their first game show. This game had everything. It had a functioning battle pass, mini games, and even booth customization. KreekCraft even did a stream promoting the game, and it seemed like everything was going uphill. But I would completely be lying if I said the game never went downhill. Or in other words, it stayed downhill. It didn't take long for the game to lose traction. In less than a week, it already declined to 300 players. But how did this game lose so many players in such a short amount of time? Well, it could possibly be the very little amount of promotion that it got. There were only around 10 things that Kreek and Carl did to promote it.
Actually, that's not the reason. We bought a bunch of ads for the game. There were ads for the game on Facebook. It was promoted like crazy.
Live streams, videos, and tweets. Another probability is that the lack of updates costed the game to lose players.
That's also not it. We updated every week. A lot of people didn't realize that, but there was actually a new update every week.
Pixel Playground would sometimes add a new minigame or maybe a holiday event, but other than that, it didn't really get any major updates. But the craziest thing is, this isn't the first time that KreekCraft made a fallen game.
Okay, Timmy doesn't count. Timmy doesn't count. Timmy does not count. I wasn't. Timmy doesn't count. I wasn't in charge of that game studio. Okay, that one doesn't count. Okay, that one doesn't count. Timmy doesn't
Take
count.
it back to 2021 on September 3rd. KreekCraft would post a game with Wonderworks Studios. It was a Piggy survival type game, and that too, with very little updates and very little promotion, made the game fall off. But KreekCraft had past experience of what made his game fail. So why did he not use his past mistakes and correct them in game show? I guess that is a video for another day. Please consider liking and subscribing.
Okay, all right. So I'll tell y'all why. This is actually really interesting. It's actually not Carl's fault. It's actually 100% my fault. So there's a few things here. Few things. Where's it at? Where's the game at? Let's see. Here, we'll do this. So there was a few reasons. Number one, I wanted to have wall jumping in the game. I wanted to have diving in the game. I wanted to have double jumping in the game. I wanted to have sliding in the game, and we had it in the game. It's in the game. What we found out, though, and if you guys don't know this, so I think it's around 70 to 80% of all Roblox players play on mobile, right? 75 to 80%, somewhere in there. And what we found out is it was very, 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 very hard to play the game on mobile because of all the double jumping, because of all the sliding, because of all the wall hopping, etc., etc. And so basically what happened is the average person on their phone, they were having a really, really hard time even playing the game because it was just too complicated for like most Roblox players. That was the biggest problem. The second problem was we needed more I think we needed more mini games at launch, I think was the problem. We needed more mini games, and and more like progression features. Because there wasn't really anything to earn in the game. You just kind of unlocked like cosmetic stuff. So like, I think we needed like a better progression system, and yeah, the double jumping and stuff, that was on me. I thought that would be really cool, and to be fair, it was really cool, but the problem is Roblox players mainly play on mobile, so yeah, that's actually the reason there. We are working on a new game though, and it is I mean, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Yeah. Bloxy News leaked. No, they didn't. Bloxy News didn't leak anything. The problem is that it's made by a YouTuber, even if it has nothing to do with you and Carl. Well, I don't think it being made by a YouTuber means anything. Like, I didn't code the game or anything. Like, just because it was made by a YouTuber doesn't mean it's automatically good or bad. Like, there's still like a team of programmers and developers and artists that work on the game. You know what I mean? But I mean, hey, look, at the end of the day, most Roblox developers, they don't hit it off on their first game. Minitune, the creator of Piggy,